Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today we've got a very interesting and brand new product from a company called Cubot, and this is a watch which is called N1. So without further ado, let's unbox it and let's see what comes in the box. So in the box itself you'll find the watch which looks like that. It comes with a black silicone strap. This is actually a branded strap, so it all looks very nice indeed. You also will receive a magnetic charging cable, a user manual with many different languages, and some safety and warranty information with it as well. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link down below. This is where you can purchase this watch if you wish to. And let's begin by throwing several figures at you about this particular watch. So the watch comes with a screen which is 1.28 inches across with a resolution of 240 by 240. But even though the resolution is on a smaller side, the screen looks amazingly crisp, and all the watch faces that you will see later on in this video look very good on this screen as well. The CPU inside of this watch is RTL8762CK. The watch comes with 128 megabyte flash memory, so it allows you for a very smooth and very quick animation experience, so very nice indeed. And the Bluetooth on the board of this watch is Bluetooth 5.0, and it is the most reliable, it's like the best Bluetooth I've ever experienced in any of the watches so far. It stays connected every single day, every single minute. It gets all the weather updated all the time, and it's connected to your phone like literally 24 hours a day without any dropouts. I haven't seen any dropouts whatsoever. The watch comes with a humongous battery, which is 450 milliamp battery, meaning that from one charge, the watch will actually work for 3 weeks non-stop. So that is very good for those of you who don't like to charge your watch every single day. The watch also comes with an IP rating 68, meaning that you should be absolutely fine taking it to a shower, to a swimming pool. They will be absolutely fine, no worries there. And the watch has 13 sports modes, which we will be taking a look at in a minute. And finally, the watch uses an app which is called GloryFit to connect to your phone. So before I'll jump into the app, what I would like to do is I'd like to show you a closer look of the bezel. That's all made out of metal with little nice screws in there. It's got a very brutal sort of look to it, a very masculine look. And the side of the watch is made out of plastic, and the bottom of the watch is also plastic, but it's a very rigid plastic, very sturdy, very nicely made. This is where you've got your sensors. Sensors are very accurate and very good, and you've got your little magnetic little platform for the charging mechanism. And on the right side of the watch you've got two buttons. The bottom button is used primarily to allow you to jump into the sports modes, whereas the top button allows you to turn your watch on and off and return to a home screen. So what I'd like to do before we jump into the app is we just scroll through some of the options in the watch. So if you scroll from top to bottom, you've got do not disturb mode, you've got your settings, you can search for your phone if you've lost it, you can read some of the information about the watch, and you can also change the brightness. Mine is currently set at highest because it just feels more natural, more comfortable. Then if you scroll from bottom to top, that takes you into your messages. So for instance, you can see all of these social medias that sort of come through, so YouTube, Facebook and Instagram and all those things. You can't read the full message, unfortunately. You're still going to have to go into your phone to read the full message, but it's displayed fairly well on the screen and it's easy to read, so all in good. If you scroll from right to left, that takes you into your general information about how many steps you've done, how many calories you burned, how many what sort of distance you've traveled for today. Then you've got your heart rate sensor. It will not take reading whilst in the air, so it has to be physically placed onto your wrist. Once it's on your wrist, it will start taking the reading. It takes a couple of seconds to kick in, but what I prefer to do is actually leave it on auto, so the heart rate sensor actually works 24 hours a day, every single minute, taking non-stop reading, and it gives you the most accurate reading possible. So as you can see, the reading has now been taken, and it's just going to continue doing so as long as it's going to stay on the wrist. Once you take it off, it's not going to take any more readings. Then if you scroll further, this is where you can see your oxygen level in your blood. Furthermore, you can see your sleep tracking, which is very accurate. Once again, it's not that often that you find an accurate sleep tracking. And then you've got your weather information, which it gets updated like every single hour, and is very accurate and it's very easy to use. You've got your music control, which is very simplistic and straightforward, so play, pause and skip tracks, very easy to use. And finally, you jump into your sort of main menu. But in order to do that, you can actually just scroll from left to right. So we jump into the training. We can see all the training activities that you can choose from. There is no swimming activity available here, but however, because it's got an IP68 rating, you can take it into a swimming pool with you. Other things that you will find in the watch is like a stopwatch, but you can only use it whilst the screen is on, so you can just start the stopwatch and you can reset it, nothing else is available in there. You've got your text messages and very simplistic settings for things like on and off, reset, info and QR code. Because actually most of the settings are done through the app, which we will take a look at now. Right guys, let's take a close look at the GloryFit app. We can see that the watch is now been connected. On the first page, usual thing, you can see your sleep tracking, heart rate sensor tracking and blood oxygen levels and all those things. Second page shows you your physical activities. You can choose between different sports. And then on the third page and final page, basically, this is where we can see that our watch is connected. So if we jump into the dashboard, this is where your watch face library is actually stored. So if I scroll through, all of those watch faces are available for you to download. Most of them are animated and they are very carefully designed, so they look really good on the watch itself. It's not a huge library, but it will be expanding, so please expect more watch faces be available. On the second page, you can see the watch faces that you've downloaded, so you don't have to download them again. And on the final page, you can actually customize your own watch face if you want to use your own wallpaper. You've got your heart rate sensor settings, blood oxygen settings. You've got your phone sort of like ring reminder, so the watch will show you. You can either turn it on and off. When someone rings you, the information will pop on your screen. You can also do the same for the text messages. And where it says app, this is all of the social medias that will be sending the information through onto the screen of the watch. And if you can't find the social media of your choice, you can always click others down the bottom. That should allow for all the information to come through. You can set your alarms. You can choose between, whether your screen is going to come on when you turn your wrist and all those things. And you can choose more settings. And then here you can choose between all of these languages to use with your watch and all those things. So the app is very good. It's got lots of settings and all those things, and it's easy to use. And what, like I said in the review, what I really liked about it is just that the connection stays so strong and reliable throughout the day, every single day. So now that you had a closer look at the app and you actually had a good sort of review of the watch itself, it's time for me to summarize today's video. I must admit, like I said right at the beginning of the video, probably that I've never thought of purchasing any products from Cubot. It just never occurred to me. But when I first unboxed this product, I just fell in love. I felt like this is an amazing product. Something that the world needs to know about, because it's inexpensive, it's incredibly well made, using a really good sensors. It's really well built, and it just sits so nicely on the wrist as well. It's one of those watches that I feel very confident taking absolutely everywhere in sort of on a day-to-day basis with me. So it's a really good buy. Good sensors, excellent battery. Like I said, it will last you for 3 weeks. Really good build memory. Branded silicone strap, with clever mechanism, which the little latch that actually sits there and it doesn't move, makes your life a lot easier. And it's really well built, and it's really cool. And although it looks brutal and although it looks a bit more masculine, the thing is, even girls can wear it and be absolutely fine. So yeah, really good product, highly recommended by me. By all means, follow the link down below and you can buy yourself this watch. And especially now they got summer sales everywhere, so you could be in for a good bargain and a good buy. So yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very much, guys, for subscribing and supporting this channel. And if you still got any questions, don't hesitate, comment down below and I'll do my best to answer your questions as soon as I possibly can. And I hope I'll see you in the next one, because there's more videos coming in the near future.